Hey, y'all.
Hello. Like Pandi may be freezing. You may have to
Oh,
go on and come back in.
what's up, Tony Compton?
Hey, are you Melissa? How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, you'll be
I
fine.
know that wasn't convincing, but I'm good.
It seems like Pandi may have to shut us down and come back in. Hmm.
Maybe so. Maybe she's because I think we're still live.
Yeah, it looks like. Yep, we're still alive.
Hey, everybody, we just waiting on Pandy.
Mhm.
Look like she's coming back. I see a swirl. Bye.
OMG. StreamYard
OMG.
kicked me out my own live. Kicked me out my own live. Anyway, we are not going to play tonight with StreamYard. We are going to go ahead and get started. So thank you guys so very much for being here. Shout out to Robert Gant, Really TT. Thank you guys so much. Y'all know it wouldn't be like right unless my StreamYard act up, right?
Right, right.
That's what it usually does. Okay, so first of all, I want to thank you guys so very much for being here. I am Pandi, Pandi's Hair Candy, and more. These are my special guests tonight. We have Melissa King, MyEcon, and TonyClopton.com. Okay, and tonight is day 20 of the July content challenge, where I have been challenged to go live every single day in the month of July. Either drop a live stream or a premiere. So this is day 20. So for day 20, you guys share a little bit about the home-based business that I have and allow you to talk to a couple of my colleagues who are also involved in the same business and give you guys a little bit of information that you might decide you want to pick up and snatch up and run with. So without further ado, I'm going to share a little bit about MyEcon. So basically, MyEcon is a home-based business. It is a financial success company. And a little bit of my testimony is since I joined MyEcon and followed some of the strategies and steps that they have set in place for us, I have been able to go in to the IRS's tool that they have online and correct my W-4. By doing that, I have been able to cash flow an additional $400, okay, an additional $400 a month in money coming back into my home that I have been able to turn around and start paying down some debt. Now, these are all strategies that I learned in the business, and we'll get into a little bit more of that as the night goes on. This is going to be a short but sweet live. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce to you all and present to others Miss Melissa King and Tony Clopton. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. How
Thank you.
y'all doing tonight?
We're great. Thank you for having us.
Good. Glad to be here.
Of course, of course. Thank you guys so very much. So I brought you guys on because you guys are seasoned veterans with the company. You all have been there for a number of years and you all are both doing quite well with the company. And I just wanted you guys to share a little bit more about the opportunity blessed you all and how those of us that are here on YouTube as content creators can take it since we're already posting stuff pretty much for free on the internet anyway. We can take this particular business opportunity and actually put some money in our pockets.
Okay. Well, thank you for first of all, thank you for having us over to your house. We appreciate the hospitality.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely. Thank you for accepting the invitation.
oh, you're welcome. we were gonna do a live tonight anyway, so we figured why not come hang out with you and do it at your house. That way I ain't have to clean up, come over to your house. Personally, I have been with MyEcon as a home-based business owner for almost 6 years. I was introduced to it by my partner over here, Mr. Clopton. Since joining, I'm not really I had never really been a business person as far as like venturing out and starting stuff on my own. But when I heard all of the advantages of having multiple streams of income and, trying to prepare for the future while taking care of what's going on right now, once everything was laid out for me, I was like, okay, I'm in. So I've been all in. Well, I ain't gonna say all in ever since. I've been all in for a while. It took me a minute to get warmed up to actually what we were doing and what the goal was and understand everything. All I knew is for $34.95, I can have my own business. I'm gonna jump in and figure out the rest later. So, like I said, it's 6 years later. I've paid off pretty much all of my debt. Got a lot of good investments going, still continually learning about investments. I've hired my child. I'm trying to teach her to have the business mindset. Her and Tony's daughter have started their own business. So it's just been a lot to pack in over the last 6 years, but everything has been worth it. I have no regrets. And I'm still here. I'm still here.
That is a blessing. And we hopefully get into a little bit more about the hiring your kids and how it works. But let's allow Tony to intro and how the business is blessing him.
Okay. Well, thanks for having me, Pandi. I appreciate you having me. To tell my story, Tony Clopton. I'm in the Birmingham, Alabama area. I'm a seasoned vet in the auto industry. I have over 22 years of experience in building a premium vehicle, the Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz. Let me say it right. The Mercedes-Benz. I've been building this car for a number of years. But one of the things is that you're building someone else's dream. And I knew that. And I was like, wow, when am I going to have an opportunity to build my own business, right? Outside of working all the hours. We all know working somebody else's job, you're building their dream. So I said, why not venture into some type of business where I can grow using my own energy and efforts? And I can tell y'all, I've tried a number of things. I'm telling you, anything from Amway to Quick Start to selling all kinds of gadgets and stuff. And that's fine. It's because of the entrepreneurial spirit in me. But let's talk about this home-based business. Now, it's really simple to start getting credit for money you're already spending. That made sense to me. I'm already spending money on my house, water, cable, cell phone, taking vacations. So this business made sense to me to take a little bit of cash and create that asset, which is the business, and that business creates more cash. So you're looking at somebody, when you talk about finance, you're going to go from the good, the bad, to the ugly. I was the ugly, y'all. You're looking at over $600,000 worth of debt in 2008. And I was like, I don't know how in the world I'm going to get out of this. And it's like, lo and behold, God dropped something in my lap. I'm telling you, man, MyEcon, this business dropped into my lap because, we pray about stuff, right? And trying to figure out what can we do. Man, lo and behold, some information came to me about, hey, why not get credit for money you're already spending? That's a given. You're going to pay bills. You're going to have to live. And it was so simple for me to start writing off my lifestyle. When I understood that you can write off your lifestyle as a home-based business owner, you can get credit for the money that you're already spending. You can learn valuable skill sets. That was enough for me. And I was like, wow, I got to share this. Now, you can be selfish if you want to and hold all this information in for yourself. But man, this business has blessed me because I was able to bless other people to get the same results like Melissa and countless others after me. Man, it's just truly a blessing to be in what we call the blessing business of MyEcon.
That's right.
I take a sip of that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tony. So y'all already know that my internet will tend to do the fool. So the biggest thing that hey T History, welcome in. Thank you guys all so much for coming in. So a few of the key components that I wanted to touch on, y'all. This is a plug and play business. But you pay a nominal monthly fee. The government wants us and would prefer for as many of us as possible to go into business for ourselves. In doing so, you are eligible for countless write-offs and tax deductions. Okay. And then the strategies that the company actually teaches, as far as correcting your W-4, cleaning up your credit, equipping you with templates to actually contact the credit bureaus and start getting stuff removed from your credit reports, start getting stuff deleted, the proper verbiage and legal verbiage to negotiate settlements and deletions from your credit report. All of this comes with the business. Now, if you take, for example, say somebody like myself, I'm paying for StreamYard. I'm paying for green screen. I done bought cameras. I done bought microphones. I'm paying for Canva for my graphics. All of those things, I'm buying those things anyway so I can get on YouTube and get my content out. Well, all of those expenses, I'm now able to put into our Cash App tracker, which also comes with the business. Keep in mind, the monthly fee that you pay for the business is also a write-off. Okay. And all of that money is a write-off. Can we talk a little bit more about that, Tony? Because you do a very good job of explaining it. I get all excited, but I really want for all those of us who are content creators to know how they can actually, add this, partner to what you're already doing, and really, boom, you're in business for yourself, and all you're really doing is sharing information. You're sharing information, you're the blessed, like you said, and others are able to get in and make them some money as well.
Absolutely. You know what? When you say you get excited, I can't control my emotions as well. And when you put me on the spot like that, it's like, oh man, I get all bubbly inside. Man, I can go on and on for days. That's why every now and then I have to throw off on people and say, look, when you talk about writing off your lifestyle, like Pandi said, you are content creators. I know you guys got light bill, water, cable. I know you guys are paying a rent mortgage. I know you guys, like you said, got all of these subscriptions. I'm telling y'all, I've been there. I probably calculated. Once you get this cash flow manager in your hands, you're going to understand all of the things that you're spending money on will become a tax deduction, which puts more money back in your pocket. You're talking about internet. I'm talking about I just bought 5 TV screens from my home. I need all of those in my business. Anything that you buy right now has to become a business expense. It's all about structure, y'all. Look, I understood when I joined this business, there were a few things that I would miss in all of my other businesses. It's like the foundation to build of your business deductions, which puts more money back into your pocket. So we all chasing the dollar at some point, but at the same time, you got to plug those holes at the bottom. And the bottom is the foundation that you build on through the tax system. The tax system is accessible to anybody that applies themselves to the rules. Like we can talk about deductions all day. We could talk about publication 15, which hiring your child. Everybody that has children in their home, they should have that child clean up that office. They should have that child going to the mailbox. They should have that child cleaning up the home office. And all of these deductions can become a write-off for you. And that puts more money back in your pocket. I got to stop right there because I get bubbly, and you got to ask somebody else because I get teary-eyed when I think about all the money that I've lost and all the money that I'm saving.
I started to tell you, Panda, when you said that the way his eyes lit up, I was like, oh Lord, here he go. I saw the wheels turning. I'm like, here we go.
Ooh, put me in, coach. Put me in, coach.
Look, we haven't even mentioned the travel club that comes with business. That's a whole nother piece right there. But can we also touch on, let's say, for example, and you guys, we're just giving you the nuggets tonight. We're just having a little conversation. But what about if someone is like me? When I first initially heard about the business, the structure of the business, I did my homework. I checked them out. I looked up. I went Better Business Bureau website.
Mhm.
I did my homework because I want to make sure this was a legitimate company and everything was on the up and up. But then my concern became, because I am a former business owner. I ran a small salon for 12 years. And I know that sometimes when you're in business for yourself, sometimes you make money and sometimes, the year's not so good, you don't make as much. Can we talk about, with the publication that you just talked about that the IRS has in place for us, how as long as you are showing an intent. So even if you don't do it well, let's say you get in this and you're reaping the personal benefits, you do your W-4, you're cash flowing that extra money, you're learning how to clean your credit up, you're learning investment strategies, things of that such, but not really able to recruit a team or build a team that's not even your. How can you still, as long as you're having a conversation and sharing this information, still benefit and keep those benefits flowing? Can we talk about that?
Melissa,
Okay.
take that one. Take that one.
Okay. All right. But so, in order to have a business, the IRS says you need to do two things. What my fingers at? Two things. Number one, you have to have an intent to make a profit. So anytime you're doing a business, the difference between, a business and a hobby, a lot of people have hobbies that they do and people may pay them for it, but that's not their intent when they do it. Like you have people that fixes up baskets or, just does things because they enjoy it. Well, with a business, you have to go in with an intent, even if you do not make a profit. That should be your goal. The second thing is you have to have good record keeping. Well, our business took that part of it, fine-tuned it, and made it audit proof by coming up with the tracking system you spoke about earlier. It's called the CASHFLOW Manager. The CASHFLOW Manager is an app that we have on our phones. You can put it on your tablet. Because I work from home, I keep it on my desktop. And it's accessible for when you are doing anything business related, which once you become a home-based business owner, the biggest thing is your mindset. You have to learn to think of your life as a business now. So you're not adding your home-based business to your life. You're making a complete lifestyle change and you're changing your lifestyle into your business. So once you start thinking that way and you make sure that you're tracking, like for example, our daughters have the business where they do the tie and nye, shameless plug, the tie and nye hand sanitizer. Please reach out to tieandnyeessentials.com for your hand sanitizer needs. Yeah. So anyway, for them, when we get orders and I have to drive to the post office and mail them off, well, that's mileage for me. So I'm tracking my miles from my house to the post office and back because I think I heard Mr. Stokes say it's 58 cents a mile now. So like for every business mile I drive, that's 58 cents a mile. Then along with that, any postage that I spend to ship that information off, when I'm at home working, I'm on my computer, like Pandi was giving the example, I was looking at my card statement and I see $137. And I'm like, what is this for? Then I realized it's been a year. I have a website with GoDaddy. There's an annual fee for having a website. They had taken that out. So after I got over my heart attack for why $100 was coming off of my card, then it was like, well, I'm putting that in my cash flow manager anyway. I'm writing that off because I need that for my business. So if you think about it like this, if you start a brick and mortar business, meaning let's say you decide you want to open up a dry cleaners, you get the building, purchase, you're paying rent on that building every month. You got to pay electricity. I don't know if they It is a dry cleaner, but I'm sure they use some water in there somewhere. So you got a water bill, you know, all of the things that it takes to get this business going. You have spent those expenses, and the government recognizes those as deductions because this is what you need to run your business. Well, it's the same concept. Just because that person opens that dry cleaner doesn't mean that that first year everybody in town is going to come to their establishment. So even though they didn't, maybe suppose they only had 10 customers the whole year and they made a whopping $250, but they spent $10,000 getting this business off the ground, putting everything into it. Those business expenses are a deduction. Those are the expenses that they needed to operate this business. So as long as they track these deductions, they have the receipts, they have the who, what, when, where, and why, then they're covered. We take that same principle and apply it to our business because we too are using supplies, we're using mileage, we're paying rent on wherever your office is in your home. So we take those same principles and apply it to our home-based business. So we've taken care of the two things. We have an intent to make a profit because anytime we do a video like this or, you know, share a Facebook post, pass out a business card, if we go out to lunch and we're talking to somebody about our business, we are attempting to make a profit. We're not just talking because we like to hear ourselves talk. You know, that's our attempt at making a profit. So as long as I'm tracking it, I'm covered as far as the IRS is concerned. So that is how, you know, even though I don't have a team of, because true enough, once other people hear what you're doing, like when you were listening and you were listening to me and Tony, and you contacted us and you were like, you know, I need it. The same thing will happen when you start sharing your information with other people. So it's not like you're out there flagging everybody down. Hey, you need to come do this. The business is selling itself because it's something that everyone needs. We all have to deal with money. We all have to deal with expenses. We all would like to get paid back for something we were going to spend anyway. So that's how it sells itself.
That was a great analogy, Melissa. I really like that.
Thank you.
How about you, Tony?
So I guess so. Melissa did kind of sum it up pretty much. One thing I can say is that there is a profit and loss on your Schedule C. You're not going to always make money in your business, but for our business, it's education based. And a lot of people get caught up in, well, we do have products and services. Don't get me wrong. We have standalone products, but our bread and butter really is to educate you on how to build wealth using a home-based business. So you may not make a lot of money initially starting off, but with what we're doing when we merged with Pandi, we understood that we can reach a broader audience. So we were only operating with Facebook and maybe Instagram, but YouTube is so huge. So we saw a need to incorporate what Pandi was doing as far as building her brand and building, her, getting her business out there. And it was a great match. So I want to say that our home-based business will merge and mesh with any other business out there because every business needs business credit. Everybody needs personal credit. Everybody needs to understand how to structure their business where you don't lose. And the tax system is where a lot of people are losing a lot of their money. So I think that this is a great mesh. And I think that just us talking about how to help other people build and grow their business, whether it's with MyEcon or not. But we do have the tools to help you catch up and stop losing so much, especially for employees, especially for other business owners. We have the tools you need to be successful.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Tony. I really appreciate you saying that. And that really brings me back around to that point. The whole object of tonight's conversation is not to try to come on here and shove anything down anyone's throat.
Right.
It is an excellent opportunity one that I'm so glad that I have got involved with, because I've already seen a profit. I've already grown, and it truly does complement what I already have going on as far as my personal life and my content creator, my YouTube life, because I'm on social media. So I have a built in audience. I already out here mixing and mingling and networking with others. And guess what? I don't even have to so much push anything down your throat. I can just have a normal conversation with someone and talk to them about credit and taxes. And that's going to immediately strike up a conversation. Able to share with someone how they can actually correct their W-4, because 9 times out of 10, they're overpaying on their taxes. And you give somebody that tip, they're going to be inclined, their interest is now piqued to get more information. And that's an opportunity for me to share. And not only do I feel good, I feel blessed and fortunate to share and pass it along. That person then feels good as well, and they feel inclined to want to get involved. And then they learn that they can share and get paid and compensated for sharing, because they're already on social media sharing stuff for free. So it's a win-win. It's a win-win all the way around. So yes, this was just an introductory conversation again for day 20 of the July challenge. Every day, the month of July, coming live with a live stream or a premiere. I wanted to talk about business opportunity. If you guys would like more information, of course, the website directly is linked in the description box, and that way I can answer more questions one-on-one, outside of being on a public platform, because it's not the greatest place to kind of get those questions answered. But we did want to come and just share. And I know that Melissa and Tony are a lot more knowledgeable, and they're accessible, so any of us can help you. Any of us can help you if you're interested in learning more about this opportunity. And like Tony said, if you're not interested in the business opportunity, we also have standalone products. So I don't know who wouldn't be interested in learning more about wealth generation, tax savings and deductions on things that you're already buying and spending money on in the first place, right? And then for those of you who have small children at home, the IRS has it set up to where you can hire them and write that off, and it's totally legal. Like, who knew? Nobody ever told me this stuff in school.
And that's the point.
So this is how they're not going to. This is the wealthy are wealthy. And, it's this small slice of pie, and only people know about it. So just passing along a little bit of information, some news you can use, especially if you're already on social media. You're branding yourself. You're out here trying to get a name for yourself, mark for yourself. You need some type of business expense tracker. You need, like Tony said, your personal credit, your business credit. You need to understand tax deductions and those things and how it works and how it can work to your advantage. So definitely that was the purpose of us coming forward tonight. I am not going to keep you all any longer. Hi, Ten Veils. Do you guys have any final remarks before we go?
I would just say, I think this live stream was a perfect idea, because like you said, there are so many people who already have successful YouTube pages where they're receiving, they've been monetized, they're getting AdSense, but what they don't realize is they are still leaving a large amount of money on the table, because looking at the AdSense check is only one source, one stream of income. But when you look at the deductions, that provides you a whole nother stream of incomes you hadn't thought about. So my thing is, why leave money on the table? If you can have more for something you're already successful at, try to get as much information as you can. And this, as Tony said, this business complements any other business, because we're just teaching you what those businesses aren't teaching you about how to keep more of your money. So that's all I got.
Exactly.
Okay. That's good. Hey, I would say in closing, we're teaching people how to lay the foundation for any business. The key to is listening to what people need. Like when Pandi came on, she was just interested in credit repair. Now she knows that we have a travel membership, second to none, 70% off, and she's learning a lot more in this business. So I would just say listen to what people need, give them what they need, and then bust them over the head with more information because we already know we got what you need. So I would just say, hey, look, we are putting people in position to close the wealth gap. And it's just been a pleasure to be on speaking with you guys tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Tony. I forgot all about that. We didn't really get too deep into it, but it's all good because we got plenty of time. We can come back and revisit this. You guys, I have also linked Tony Clopton and Melissa King's YouTube channels in the description box of the video. They actually co-host a weekly show on Tuesdays and Thursdays, all about MyEcon, all financial literacy. You can definitely learn a lot more about just how to, like Tony said, close that gap. Close that gap. And then with that being said, I plan on also coming back on Thursday. I think it's already scheduled, so you can set your reminders. Thank you, 10 Veils, for sharing. It is titled Getting Back to the Basics. So it won't be MyEcon specific, but we'll definitely be addressing the why did I come to YouTube? What is my purpose here? What do I want to do? Am I trying to brand myself? Am I trying to grow a business? How can I generate income? What types of streams of income can I get? Because a lot of people come to YouTube and they think, oh, it's all about the AdSense. It's all about the AdSense. But the AdSense ain't really no big thing. But the key is once you get here and you get monetized, it then opens up the door for you to be able to pursue other avenues of income. There's brand endorsement deals. There's affiliate marketing. There's all types of stuff, different like TubeBuddy, vidIQ, all these other things that come into play that you can partner up with and promote for free on your YouTube channel. And then as you start pursuing and picking up those other avenues of income, if you do have MyEcon, you then know how to cash flow that income, how to invest that income. Like we said, it complements and it partners. So that's Thursday night. It's all, you can set the reminder for that. We're going to be just getting back to the basics. Like, what is live? Do you drop down up in somebody's chat and announce so-and-so's live? No, you better not. Some people don't know that. A lot of people don't know, the basic stuff. So I was reminded that I need to look at, I came here, I am at now versus where I was when I started, and what can I do? What's hindering me and preventing me from moving up? I've been stuck at the 1,600 mark, and I'm trying to get to the 2,000 mark. And then when I get the 2,000 mark, I'm trying to hit the 5,000 mark, and I want to keep elevating. And I think that when we come together like this and we have these types of conversations, we can bounce ideas off of one another, brainstorm, get some positive information flowing out here in the universe, and we can keep it moving. And it's all about the cross support. I'm all about the cross support. I support a lot of people, and I appreciate when the people come back to me, and I love sharing information. So it makes sense that I get down with MyEcon, because that's pretty much what you're doing, sharing the information. On top of that, I'm learning how to clean up my credit. I'm learning how to correct my taxes. I'm getting them good old tax deductions, and I'm learning how to write off my lifestyle. And now that the country's opening back up, I'm going to be taking advantage of some of those travel discounts.
Oh, yeah.
That travel looks like it is the business. Tony, where did you and your wife just go for your anniversary?
St. John's, Antigua.
Boom, St. John's, Antigua. And I'm sure you got an amazing discount.
Very much. And the
Melissa's
government
like,
paid the
whatever.
government paid the bill. That's what
Yeah.
people are missing. The
Okay.
government pays the bill.
See, I have to roll my
Yes.
eyes at Tony because he always on vacation. Some of us have to work, but he forever. Have you worked any in July, Tony?
I think I got 2 days in this month. I did. Mhm.
Okay.
I'm a hater.
Tony is living the life. I'm trying to be like Tony. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I'm just saying.
But Tony, we
All
need to
right, you
go.
guys.
We
Well, I
need to
am
start early Thursday so we can catch Pandy's live because she sounds like she's gonna be talking about something that I need because I didn't know the affiliate you were just talking about. That
Right.
is new to me, so I need to
It's
be here
good.
with pen and paper.
Okay.
yes.
We'll do. We'll be
I
there.
am gonna be. I got names, so you definitely want to be here. You want to have your notebook because I will be giving out information on certain business companies that you can with right now, even if you're not monetized, and you link up and apply to become affiliates with them. And link your affiliate links in your description box on your videos. In
Wow.
addition to which MyEcon. A lot of people don't know about that information.
It's good.
And just networking. What's the proper way to network? What type of live streams should I be dropping down in? What type of lives are going to affect what's being recommended in my algorithm? Okay. I enjoy watching the mess. I need to be on a backup channel, not my real channel. Just giving y'all the tips of the trade.
Right. Yeah.
Hi,
Okay.
BB Nice. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you guys
BB
all
Nice.
so much for coming. So I really appreciate you guys for being here. Thank God my internet didn't act up because my power went out last night.
Oh.
Okay. Yes. I literally had to cancel my live last night. So thank you guys. We are going again on Thursday. Not this particularly, but it'll be more YouTube driven. Because even though I'm a small channel, I know YouTube policies and guidelines in my hand. And a lot of people are always asking me, well, how do you do that? So that's going to be a time where I'm going to come and we're going to just talk about all that information. And, for those of you that are newer, really benefit from it, fine, come with your notepad and, something to write it down and take the information. It's free 99. After all, that's my favorite saying. It's free 99.
That's
if
my
you
price.
are all advanced and these things, my price too, girl. If you are knowledgeable, great. Come share what you know. It's gonna be like a networking thing. We'll get a chance to just like bounce ideas and brainstorm all together, and hopefully all grow. That's all I'm saying. Getting back to the basics. That's the title.
Good deal.
All right, y'all. Well, I am not going to keep y'all any longer. I'm going to bring this to a close. Thank you guys again so much for being here. You guys definitely get in the description box and grab Melissa King and Tony Clopton if you are not connected with them already. All right.
Okay.
Have a wonderful evening, everyone. I'm going to bring this to a close. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Have a wonderful night. Thank you all so much for coming through and kicking it with your girl. I hope that you guys enjoyed yourself. And if you have not already, don't forget to blow dry on my like button. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? It is free 99 after all. Make sure you double tap on that notification bell so that you are notified each and every time I go live over here. And and when new content is added to the channel. Until next time, stay safe, everybody. Stay encouraged. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.